What's going on, guys? It's Anthony Bruno here from Anthony Bruno Magic. Today we're going to be going over 4 one-handed cuts. Now these are going to be pretty simple, the first 3. The last one's going to be just a little bit more advanced. It's going to require a little bit more dexterity with your fingers, a little bit more stretching and more muscle memory, but it's nothing that you won't be able to get. With a little bit of extra practice and some patience, it's going to come super natural and it's going to have you looking like a star. So one of the main reasons that you would even want to do a cut on the deck is just to move the top to the bottom. And then anything that's on the top is now mixed up in the middle. Now there's a bunch of different ways that you can cut the deck, and you can be really fancy about it or you can be really simple about it. But I'm going to teach you 4 different ways that'll make you look like a pro in no time. If you like what you see so far, go ahead and smash that like button, and you can help me help you while also helping me help you. And without further ado, let's hop into these one-handed cuts and see what they're all about. Okay, first things first is your grip. You're not going to really hold it in mechanics grip. You're going to hold it a little bit higher up with your thumb, your ring finger, and your middle finger. Now you're going to use your first finger and your pinky as a brace. First thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a break and break it in half. Now you're going to use your pinky and your first finger as a break so that the cards don't fly off the front or the back. Now once you get that break, you're going to go ahead and just let it fall. Now you can still hold everything tight. You're not going to be able to shake it off or anything like that. Next, what you're going to want to do is take your first finger and push that first packet all the way up. And it's going to swing just like a door. And this top packet's going to drop down. You're going to be able to replace just like that. That's going to take a little bit of practice and a little bit of patience. But once you get it, you'll not only feel like a pro, but you'll look like a pro. Go ahead and drop that bottom packet down. Hold everything tight. And go ahead and push up with your first finger. Slide it just like a door hinge. Make sure and hold on real tight right here. Balance. Let everything fall. Now as it falls, it's going to fall on your curled first finger. You're going to have to be able to balance it. You balance it really well. Go ahead and drop that top pack on. Again, nice and slow. Just like that. See how it's falling on my curled first finger, nice and slow. Just like that. One more time. Gonna let it go. Gonna push. That's gonna automatically fall. It's gonna lay flat like a pizza. And that's cut number 1. You did it. Now, after a little practice, determination, and patience, you'll be cutting the deck in no time, like a pro. Now, once you do this about 500 or 600 times in a row, I'm just kidding, but once you're able to get it a solid 10 times without dropping any cards or anything like that, then I would say you can move on to the next step. So here's a little variation of that first one. I guess you would call this one number 2, but you're gonna let that bottom packet fall, but when you do, you want to let it fall with more cards than it does on the top. The reason why is because when you push it up, let another packet fall, and you create kind of like a triangle, right? Now, I guess that's cool, but you can let that drop, and in motion, it looks like this. So this next one's a little bit more tricky, so bear with me, I'm gonna go slow. You wanna go ahead and drop the packet down into your palm, just like you would with the first one. Now, your first finger is now gonna pivot over to the right side of the cards, and your right finger, your ring finger, is gonna pivot all the way over to the left side. Now, this top packet's gonna start to spin when you do that, and the pressure is gonna be between your thumb and your first finger. What you're going to do with your ring finger is kick it around just like that, and again, it's gonna fall on your turned in first finger, but it's gonna be facing a different direction. And then go ahead and let that top packet fall down. This will take a little bit more practice, but boy is it satisfying, and it looks super, super cool. So again, let that top packet go ahead and fall down. You're still holding it in the regular grip right now, but at this point, you want to pivot your first finger over to the right side of the packet, and then you want to pivot your ring finger over to the left side of the packet. This is where dexterity is going to come in play, because this is very awkward. This is not comfortable to hold my hands in this position, but luckily it's only going to happen for a split second. Go ahead and flip it back around, let that first finger curl down, and let the top of the packet just drop. We're going to go super, super slow. Drop that down. First finger pivots, ring finger pivots, grabs it, twist, first finger comes down, this packet comes down, and there you have a one-handed cut. Once you get really good at doing this, you'll actually be able to take this top packet and kick it with your fingers up into the air and have it fly around and land on the top right here. Okay, so once you get this one in really well, the next advanced step you can take for that is a little something that I kind of added to it. It's a little extra step. You'll drop that bottom packet, and while you're holding this one, actually, you're going to take your first finger and you'll squeeze out a packet right here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger. Now it's able to be pivoted on your thumb. So you take your ring finger and you push, and it pivots that packet out. Now you're going to take your pinky and you're going to flip, push out, take your pinky, and then go back in. This requires a lot of stretchy for sure. But, so yeah, I don't even have it down perfect, but it's something that I'm working on, a little step that I kind of added in there that I wanted to share with you. That I would definitely call number 4 for sure. But, man, that's a toughie, and I like that one. If you actually can get it and you can do it better than me, show me, please. I want to see. And if you have any other cool one-handed cut ideas, I want to see that as well. So that's pretty much it. Those are 4 basic one-handed cuts. Each one gets a little bit more advanced than the other, but once you practice, you'll be looking like a pro in no time. So this concludes my first little segment of me trying to teach some card sleights. If you like this, please like the video. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment if you have any questions or concerns, or if there's anything that you'd like to see, shoot me a message. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a message as well. Until then, I'll see you next time.